Hello there, my millennials. This is Pastor Kenny, and this is our millennial moment. Have you ever asked yourself the question, do I have faith? Or a question, is my faith deep enough? Do I have enough faith? I want to challenge you today because I believe that one of the misconceptions in the idea of faith is that the level of my faith is determined by how much stuff I have, how much I have accumulated, or even how well my life might be going. Sometimes people say you don't have faith because you have challenges and you have problems. Hebrews 11:1 says faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. But I want to give you a practical, more simplified understanding of what faith is. Faith is simply the ingredient that fuels your persevering. I'll say it again. It is the ingredient that fuels your persevering. What keeps you going every day is your faith that your life can be better. Sometimes you have to look yourself in the mirror and remind yourself that I may not have what I want to have. I may not be where I want to be. I may not have accomplished what I want to accomplish, but that is no indication of my faith. Because faith is just like that chair you sit in every day. You don't question whether or not it can hold you up. You just sat down in it because it held you up a time in the past. And it's been your faith, my brothers and sisters, that has been keeping you thus far. We're in Black History Month, and if nothing else can remind you about the power of a little bit of faith, it is what our ancestors displayed through their journey. They were not living in gated communities. They were not driving brand new cars. They were not wearing the finest of clothes. They didn't even have enough room in their house to put all their kids in separate rooms. They only could make do with what they had. But it was their faith that somehow I'm going to keep pushing. And when you look at your life and you assess it all, I want you to stop measuring your faith by how much you have, but measure your faith about how determined you are to keep pushing. Sometimes you got to tell yourself, self, we're going to live. Self, we're going to survive this. Self, we will overcome this. Because God has put something in you that the world can't take from you. So as you survey the landscape of your life, as you look at where you are, I want you to settle in your own spirit that I may not have or be or live or act or accomplish what somebody else has. But here is the testimony. They have not done what I have done. To the glory of God, you survived it. You overcome it. So let your faith push you to keep living. Let your faith move you to keep persevering. Because if you can keep taking step after step after step, I just believe that God is going to reward you for the steps that you take. So as you settle in this day, I want you to be encouraged. Be encouraged because your faith is not measured by your stuff. Your faith is measured by how determined you are to keep pushing and to keep living. This has been your pastor. This has been our millennial moment. Be encouraged. Be strengthened because the half has not yet been told over your life. Until next time, peace, be encouraged, be blessed, and you keep on running on and telling yourself that something better is waiting on you out there.